Greetings and salutations, everyone. The wait is over. The one and only has joined me. And with no further ado, we are gonna talk about Backpack Hero and introduce you the masterminds behind it. Let's bring you over here. Jazz, welcome in. Everyone, hello. I hope the wait was not too long.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here with us. And Jazz, tell us about you. Who are you? What are you doing?
So my name's Jazz. I'm the creator of Backpack Hero, along with Binary Counter, who's done a lot of the music for the game, and Gangs Robin, who has done a lot of the art for the game. I started making games just as a hobby, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay.
And then Backpack Hero became really popular online. It was on itch, free version originally. People just seem to be loving it, and so they encouraged us to do a Kickstarter and everything, and it's all been kind of a whirlwind since then. So I'm a huge gamer. I've been gaming my whole life, and I've been making games my whole life. So
Here. Being a huge gamer, do you have a favorite game?
Uh, man, there's almost too many to count.
That's right.
I'm a big fan of Deus Ex, the old game, which
Ooh.
was an inspiration for the inventory in Backpack Hero. But I also love all kinds of like strategy games and deck builders, XCOM, Slay the Spire, things like that. And of course, I'm a big Zelda fan. Looking forward to trying the new one when I get some free time. So.
Here. Well, talking about other games, let's focus on your baby and your creation. What is Backpack Hero?
Yeah, so Backpack Hero is the inventory management roguelike.
Mhm.
Basically, the idea came from other deck building games where it was all about, getting cards. Originally, Backpack Hero was a card game, and it was just significant where you placed the cards. So it was
Okay.
all about like card placement. Over time, as we kept experimenting with that, eventually, it just evolved into an inventory management game. So now it's similar to other deck builders, but you're constant. You have this backpack. It's expanding as you're going deeper into the dungeon, and you're collecting all types of different items. And where you place them in the backpack determines their strength, their effects, and whatnot. So it's all about sort of placement, organization, and inventory management.
And all of the uniqueness behind it, using your backpack and what's in there basically to use for fighting and interacting with the enemies and the environment that is hitting you. Since you said roguelike, how is it like your typical roguelike experience with you're having your starting dot and then spread out depending on what direction you want to go with like events happening on the roads?
Yeah, so a major inspiration for the game was Slay the Spire,
Hmm.
which has that kind of classic branching paths thing that you're talking about. Backpack Hero, we just wanted to try to do something different with it. When you're exploring the dungeons, they're not so linear. You're free to move forward and backtrack between different points so long as they're all on the same floor. Maybe an inspiration from some more like classic roguelike games where you can move back and forth within a floor. There are still a lot of consequential decisions. The order that you do things in is extremely important. And we've also introduced some other things like cave ins and stuff where once you go down one pathway, another pathway will become blocked. Yep.
Interesting. In terms of like you made the comparison now to Slay the Spire and other roguelike games. What, except of the backpack mechanic, what would you say is unique about Backpack Hero that stands out compared to other roguelikes?
Yeah, great question. So, I mean, I think the main thing really is that there's a lot of deck builder games, a lot of games about cards. To the best of my knowledge at the moment, this is the only released game that's about inventory management. So it really is that that is the defining thing that makes it really stand out from other deck building games. Beyond that, though, there's a lot of just personality to the world that we've created. So the characters in it are a big deal. I actually have here one to show off. This is Purse, the main character in
Oh,
the game. So she's the backpack hero. She's got her little backpack. Hopefully, these will be for sale sometime soon. Unfortunately, not quite yet, but we do have her here. And so the little animals that inhabit the world of Ordaria are very unique. There's a lot of personality to them, and the story mode, which we're working on right now, has a lot of lore in it that maybe goes beyond what you've seen from some of the other roguelike games.
mhm.
This is still a work in progress. The early access version is a little more direct, but it's something that we're working on. Also, there is just a ton of content in Backpack Hero. We have 5 characters who are all really different from one another, so that's
Okay.
very significant. Um, and there's just a ton of items in the game. I think we hit 700 a week or two ago. So just the amount of different items that you can play around with and different synergies that you can find is quite immense.
I think especially finding the synergy, the right synergy to go with, is just the appealing part of these kind of like, we call it now inventory management, or like deck builders, and like finding your sweet spot on how to move forward. You said there's important characters. How is it with the story? Is there like a storyline that you try to uh, go onwards and try to, I don't know, help the world as your backpack hero and bring bad loot to, I don't know, feed the children? You tell me.
Actually, you're 100% right with that. So right now, the version of the game is what we're calling just these quick runs. There are the 5 characters. There's all kinds of different challenge runs and stuff. So there's a lot of content in the game right now, but there isn't really an overarching goal, right? You're just
Mhm.
doing each run mostly individually. The story though, which we're working on and should be released like late summer sometime around then, maybe early fall, depending on exactly how everything works out, um, does have Purse coming back to her town, which is called Haversack Hills, in a different part of Ordaria from where the dungeon is. She brings back items from the dungeon that she's unlocked, and then she's going to use those to upgrade the town. You said feed the children, and that's actually pretty accurate. As you bring back items, you'll be selling them and stuff, and there'll be more little villagers who come in. So after a while, you actually have a village. At first, it's like a wreckage, but
Mhm.
after a while, you've got just like dozens of little villagers all running around, and they're all ridiculously cute. So
It will the town that you progress, will that kind of back you up on your runs and you make your runs easier in terms of, like, you know, investing into your base building, and then your next run you will have different starting materials maybe, or etc etc. Is that the idea behind it?
yes, 100%. So you'll be unlocking like new items and stuff in the town. You'll also be unlocking new types of runs to do, new challenge runs. You'll unlock the characters and whatnot, so it'll hopefully introduce new players into the game more easily. And there's also going to be um, some upgrades that you can get that'll help you out on the story mode runs. Just to be clear, though, we'll still have the regular roguelike runs for people who don't like that roguelike stuff kind of getting in the way.
I love that you're giving the possibility to the player to, you know, choose their poison, whatever they have more fun with, because in the end, that's what a game is about, to, you know, sit down, have
Yep.
fun, switch off here for a second, and just go in there. Also, quick call out to the audience. You have your links in the chat. Feel free to try it out. Demo is right now out for multitudes of games, and also Backpack Hero is, if I'm not mistaken, on sale even.
Yep. 20% off right now.
Perfect. Check it out. And what is your favorite character?
Me?
Of course, you. What's your
uh,
favorite character?
I would have to say Purse. I mean, she was the introduction to the whole concept of the game. So I also have liked Toad a lot recently, but I think that she's probably a more complicated character.
Okay, more character behind it. To you, audience, feel free also to ask directly questions to Jazz. Now is your chance for live Q&A as we're moving over to our last questions. How long is the game already in early access? What do you expect and hope to implement down the roads of early access into game? And I don't know, can you already say an approximate release, a full release?
Yeah, so each run of the game probably takes a bit more than an hour, depending on like what type of challenge mode you're doing and things
Mm-hmm.
like that. Um, there are 5 characters, and each one of them has probably 10 to 20 different challenge modes. So if you want to go for like a completionist playthrough, there's a ton of content. There's lots of people on Steam who I see like post reviews and stuff with hundreds of hours. So I think there's a lot of content in there. If you're the type of person who's not so much of a completionist, you just want to play through it once or twice, you still have the 5 different characters to play through as, and then the story mode that'll be coming out is going to give you a lot more structure to play the game. We don't have an exact time estimate on the story mode
Mm-hmm.
yet, but I'm thinking it's going to be pretty long because it's got many different runs within it. I would think it would be probably at least like 25 to 30 hours to, um, you know, get a run from beginning to having your town like upgraded to the point where you were kind of finished. Um, you can see like the updates that we've done on the game over the past few weeks. So there's been a lot of other stuff that's come throughout the process of early access. We keep on adding in more items. We've added in more enemies and events and stuff. We've done some holiday updates. So like Christmas was really fun. The winter updates that we did around that time. Halloween was a lot of fun. You could get like scary items and you could go trick or treating in the game. You could get a little trick or treat bag. So like there are some fun things along those lines. Um,
I love
yeah,
the
and we're
humor
as we
behind it.
continue, yeah, yeah, as we continue forward, we're planning to keep on adding in more items and keep on refining mechanics. We definitely know that some balance updates are due, and we want to rebalance a lot of the enemies in the game. So we think that's probably coming up in the next few weeks. Right
Okay.
now, most of the dev energy is focused on that town stuff, which we're thinking will be around the 1.0 release.
I'm excited. I'm excited. So, Oliver Go Brr says, sorry we cursed you update was funny. Aaron Fox, he says, a question. Since there's so many items introduced to the game and there is a multitude of possibilities, how do you prevent it from getting bogged down and getting in the way of more consistent builds?
Yeah, that's a great question. That's something that we've thought about a lot. So, compared to a lot of other deck builders, we think that the problem is a little bit less in Backpack Hero. For one thing, you get a lot of loot after each fight, and you're able to make a lot of choices. So, like in Slay the Spire, after each fight, I think you're offered 3 cards, and you can choose just one of them. In
Hmm.
Backpack Hero, you're offered, I believe, 7 items, and you can take, depending on the difficulty level, 2 or 3. So, there's a lot more opportunity for you to manually choose through which items you want to take. Um, there's also, as we go into the story mode, there's going to be like more items that are unlockable and stuff like that. So hopefully for new players, there'll be a smaller item pool in the beginning. So we think that'll help onboard some people onto the game. The other thing is, I haven't talked a lot about this, but behind the scenes, the game is actually keeping track of what types of items you have, and it's
Ooh.
trying to give you items that it thinks you might be interested in. So, for
Okay.
example, bows and arrows are grouped together, and the more bows you have in your backpack or the more arrows you have in your backpack, the more likely more of them are to appear for you. Now, this mechanic is still something that we're refining. You don't want it to be too much because the player wants to be able to create their own synergies, find all kinds of random items and stuff like that. So we don't want to go overboard with this, but we're just kind of nudging the random numbers a little bit to make it somewhat more likely that you'll find things that we know synergize together.
That's actually like a very clever idea to have an basically randomator, or let's call it AI, behind the system of your backpack analysis in order to don't stop your progress. Of course, I guess there will be in sort of uh, making your wrong choices down the roads kind of backlash towards your run if you pick items that don't end up synergizing well with each other. But I get it. It's probably not easy to fine tune and find the sweet spot, as you said, to not have, I don't know, now because you have two arrows in your backpack, you just get bows and arrows and bows, and you don't see anything else.
Right. Yep.
Are there, because you said there's like different weapon types, and there's also different damage types in terms of like magical, physical. Will enemies adapt to your synergy as you go down and you're forced to revamp your backpack? Would that be a thing?
Yeah, so I've seen some like reviews where people say that like the bosses that they fight always perfectly counter them and stuff like that. It doesn't do that right now. The enemies that you encounter are randomized. A lot of times the game even tells you in advance what boss you're gonna fight and stuff like that. So there's no ability for the game to like adapt and change the boss. Um, Possibly at some point in the future, we might have some things along those lines. We do want to rebalance all of the enemies in the game, try to make fights a little bit more interesting. Some
Mm-hmm.
of the fights, I think, are more interesting than others, and we just want to get them all to the point where we're happy with all of them. I will say that there are enemies in the game who um, attack you with like certain things like curses and hazards and whatnot that go into your inventory. A lot of these things can affect the way that your bag is organized.
Mm-hmm.
So, like if you get a cursed item, you might have to revamp your build a little bit around it to try to make sure that those curses are well integrated in there, but they're not like totally destroying what you had before and stuff like that. So, we're just trying to shake it up a little bit as you get deeper into like a long run.
I'm excited the versatility that you're presenting here with Backpack Hero, and especially for fans of roguelike systems, I guess. And I think Backpack Hero is a very nice gem that everybody should definitely have a look at. Links are in the chat down below. Last questions from the chat. Let's bring them up. Fireborn says, "Do you have a favorite boss that you enjoy most, whether when designing or going up against in your runs?"
There's a few that are really charming. I've got to do a shout out to Gangs Robin for creating the Ultra Knight.
Ultra Knight.
It was, yeah, I was as surprised by this one as everyone else because he sent me first the Knight, which is kind of this big suit of armor that you fight. It looks like it is like maybe a robot or something. But then when you defeat it, it actually turns out that it's three rats that were like stacked up on each other's shoulders. And sort of like the kids in a trench coat thing.
Yeah, yeah.
um, so it turns out that it was multiple different pieces. And when you defeat the first form, he breaks apart and you have to fight him all separately. So yeah, that one is just incredibly charming to me. And Gangs Robin did a great job with it.
Amazing. Big shout out to Gangs Robin. Jazz, lastly, heading over the ball to you. Any last words to the audience before we hop into the game and say farewell to you?
No, I don't think so. I know you're going to do the Twitch integration, so I'll be watching and voting along, trying to see if maybe I can mess up your run just a little bit.
It will definitely messing up my run. For those who don't know, game is also now with Twitch integration, where you in chat can interact, and I encourage those watching from Steam to come over here and play along with us. And do your best to hinder me going forward. And with that, Jess, I thank you kindly. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Thank you for taking time on this
Yeah,
weekend.
thank you.
And let's have a look at Backpack Hero, everybody. So, just give me a quick second as we're setting up everything here. Also lowering the table. Good you. Shoots, Oliver go brr. Riff Strider, welcome in. Thank you kindly also for all the follows. Schnittenbeast, thank you for going crazy and bringing people to the shield wall. Not needed, but highly appreciated. And with no further ado, let's hop into the game. So I should be able to hear something as well. It's going to be good. In the first time I've seen the integration. Ooh. Look at this charming art style. I guess this is a peace symbol that the little rat is having, and there's tons and tons of items just falling down. So we will start a new game. We will play as Purse. I love that everybody has different skins as well to them. CR8. Is that a reference to Star Wars? Then we have over here a satchel. Lovely. And a pocket. I'm not sure. Do you ride pocket like this? Maybe. I can drag the item. I can drag the items around. I can yeet, yeet, yeet. Oh man, I love it. Yeah. Okay. Let's focus on the game. I kind of like this shady look over here with Purse. There was once an item stack contest in the main menu. Was that it? Were they trying to? I mean, little details like that where you can, you know, fool around. It's so funny. It's so funny. Go adventuring. We're gonna play in what is a classic Matthew. Start a game from Matthew. I'm gonna just play a standard one. Let's go adventuring. Starting off is Matthew. I see, I see. Well, here we have our little backpack. 3 times 3 slots. Every item shows on the top left corner how many slots they need to be put into your backpack and what they do when you activate them. And on the top right side, it says how much energy it costs you to use it in a turn. At the beginning, you have 3 energy per fight, per turn. I'm not sure if you can increase it later down the road, but 3 you go. Then also we want to go into options and want to hop over here to Twitch. And we have the integration enabled. Poll length is, let's put it to 30 seconds. 45 seconds seems like a lot. And we'll leave everything else on. And done. Notion in beast, I didn't mean more. I mean, calm your horses. Gangs Robin, welcome in. The purse skin is the feral purse. I really like that skin. Look at that. You're flapping up and down. Okay, so we have 4 slots. We have a 3 slot, and over here some consumable food. If we eat it, it gives us 2 energy, and after a few meals, it will be destroyed. So, and with no further ado, let's move on to... Oh, goodness, decisions. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mouse. Over here is not your house. Let's go to the bramble, not to the crypt. Let me know if the audio is good or too loud or whatever. Vote is going on. you can now vote in chat. You type the number, and it will lock it in. And whatever you guys type most, that's the one that we will get. So what do we have here? A chest of valuables. We're moving up, moving to the next. An unknown event is here. The Ultra Night is happening. I had a vision that I would meet you. I'm a little bit scared of your eyes, man. Huge white saucers stare at you. Unblinking, they absorb everything that is going on around them. The frog appearance turns his eyes to you. I have a vision. It's my first one. How should we use it? Dingo, welcome in. Should we make a mana build? Let's try a mana build. Get a mana stone. Try to upgrade a mana stone. No thanks. Let's make a mana build. I feel it. There's a mana stone right here. He stares at you with open hands. The hand closes and then reopens. A mana stone glows between his webbed fingers. Okay, I'll have to throw away my food for this. Thank you. Let's go to the chest. And apparently there was a cave in now. How to make mana builds. If the mana stone breaks. We shall see. We shall see. Ooh. If there is an adjacent weapon, -3, deals 4 damage to all enemies. Double halberd. I don't have space for you. What do I have here? Oh, a shield. Boohoo, buckler. On take damage, add 9 block. Why not? It's okay. It's okay. Let's move up here. Won't break until he clicks on it. True. True. Conductive. Chat, you can vote. You can interact with our fight here. Can we get blessings, breastplates, slow me down, etc. Go ham. So, they're both attacking. 7, 9, 13 damage I get in total. Let's block twice with 14, and with that we should be good. Give 1 strike and turn. Slow me down! Oh, chat is evil. What does slow down do? Slow will reduce block by 3 when blocking. Wow. I think I'm just gonna have to be quicker than chat's voting. Maybe. Rage! The enemy gets extra damage? Oh my goodness gracious. Chat is brutal. Chat is brutal. So, I'm gonna go full all in. All in here. Enemy turn. What are you doing? Goo. Creates a goo in the oh my goodness. No, don't create goo. No, stop going. This chat seems evil, definitely. Some enemies will create hazards, forcing you to add them into your backpack. They can be placed in empty spaces or on top of items. Be careful where you place them. These special items have negative effects. Oh boy. Destroy all adjacent hazards. Creates a goo in the adjacent space. Let's do that one. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Whew. Whew. The worst status. Chat is just trying to destroy me. That's what they try. I want to bring 1 up here and 2 down here and another 1 down here. Get items. Let's see what we got. What do we got? +1 energy to cost for this turn. So if I use it once, the next turn it costs me 2 energy. But it gives me 10 block. 10 block. I'm not really I'm not 100% sold on this one. Because if I click this twice, it's 14 block. If I click this twice, it's 20 block, but I have no energy left. So if you love those boots, weapon in this column gets +1 damage. For each space above this, block 2. Are we talking about spaces in total or spaces that are free? A cleaver deals 4 damage, uses 1. What else do we have here? Debuff potion adds slow to all enemies, weak to all enemies. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Why not? Cleavers are fun. 8 damage. Base damage is 7. Oh, there we go. A leaf Qatar. Deals 3 damage. Items this is played on are refreshed and can be used again this turn. A leaf Qatar. Do I want you? I probably want you. Nope, my bad. Okay. Nothing else that I can fit into my backpack, so we should be good. Finish choosing. Beautiful. Quality, welcome in. David, mind you, thank you for the read. Welcome to our special exclamation mark Tacticon. And right now we're playing Backpack Hero with Twitch integration. We just had Yas over here, the developer of it, on a lovely interview. For those who've missed it, you'll be able to re-watch it on YouTube later on. All the links and whatnot you can find by just following CodeMarker. A vision in danger. Oh, it shows me the boss. Okay, okay. Something to collect here. Let's go for it. Healed me up. Okay, I'm down for it. Moving up to the next one. The Brabble, parts 2 of 3. Oh man, chat is so evil. They are destroying me. Red snail, green snail. A chest of valuables. I need to level up before I go to the chests. Something to collect here, but this will break in if I go up there. Something to collect here as well. This will also break in if I go up there. So a merchant is selling goods. I have 5 coins. Don't really have money. Let's go and fight. Welcome in, little sugar beer. Welcome, welcome. Exclamation mark Tacticon quality. Or exclamation mark schedule. You can check it out. And here's the link. Backpack Hero. So if I understand this correctly, this moves. I'm so confused. This item is played on or refreshed and can be used again this turn. Hold this one. Heals me. Oh, not bad. Oh wow, I get a lot of damage in here. I guess I have to use the Mana Stone then, in order to survive this. I think. Use item. Yep. And shield up. And attack. Ah, that's how it works. I move it over there and then... Ah, okay. Understood. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Let's put all the goo up there. I got a poultice. Gonna skip that item. Chat can vote again. This item is disabled. I think we're screwed. I think we're good over. I only have the leaf katana. Not going to read the hazards. Creates a goo in adjacent spaces. Destroys all adjacent hazards. Player gets cursed. Wow. Wow. I guess we get overgooed. We are completely overgooed now. Nothing we can do. Only to find our end. I can use the goo? Oh. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. I understand now. Good. But he will hit me with 14. So I can place them next to each other. And then I can click on one and it will destroy everything adjacent. I see now. And heart ring, thank you kindly. Smack. Protect. End turn. I'm getting goose again. What does the goose say? And if you give me the blessed sword, is that a strong item? Adds max HP when removed. Can I play this like this and just remove it all the time to heal me? No. Doesn't work like that. I'm gonna switch it out with the leaf katana. Should be good, should be good. And the lizards are coming in. Welcome in, lizards. Welcome to our today's special. Finish reorganizing. Greetings, all the chunkies. Eddie Eyes Angel, Rink. Board Thing. Liz, the one and only. Welcome to Tacticon! Exclamation mark Tacticon. We're just having a look at Backpack Hero. Had a wonderful, wonderful time with Jazz. And Backpack Hero has chat integration, and they are definitely making my life not easy. It's a roguelike inventory management. Type an exclamation mark schedule if you want to check out everything that we have in store for you today. And sit down and enjoy. And play along. And make my life here miserable in this game. Gosh, there's a lot of raiders. It's anchored. Oh, it's anchored! No! Damn you, Twitch. We got 17 damage over here. Not enough energy. I think our first one will be dying miserably. Although I can place this over here, place you over here, place you over here. And finish off with you. Get me some shield up, 15. And then attack you. Okay, I'm getting a hang of it. You think the round might be ad? Maybe. 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 For those not familiar with Tacticon, it is a digital Steam event that Hooded Horse that I'm part of, together with Fire Squids, two publishers. There we go. Freed me of goo. And I can only protect myself. I have put together from strategy fans, full strategy fans, so a lot of tactical RPGs you will see here, and a lot of strategy games overall. 17, 14 damage. I think this might be over. I think this might be over. Oof. Yeah, there's a limit per battle with the votes. To not, you know, get out of hand. Boom, 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 boom. Wow! I just barely survived. I just barely survived. Remember to use the goo before the kill? We did it. We did it. Let's free up some backpack over here. And we have 2 more slots. Yeah, let's get items. Ooh, 2 HP in a dream. Oh, what is this? When an adjacent item is used, disable this for a turn. It's a cursed axe. Deals 10 damage. A B string. Adjacent melee weapons get +1 damage. Each turn hurts. Deal 1 damage to yourself. No? No? A shackle. Adds exhaust. Adds 5 rage to yourself. Also a cursed accessory. Why would I want to... Probably rage makes my attacks go stronger. Okay, we want the axe. We want the axe. If this is in the top row, items is disabled. Oh, this is not in the top row. Okay. We'll have that. Then we have some extra block every turn, because why not? So I need a lot of space here. I'm gonna use this. Gonna bring you over here. This item is heavy. Weapon in this column get +1 damage. I don't really need the wooden sword anymore. So let's take you aside. Take damage, give me... Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Adds poison to all enemies and then destroys. Why not? It's not adjacent. Or is diagonal called... designed as adjacent? No. All of these that are blinking up. That means if I use the shields... Oh, that's a problem though. If I use the shields, it will cause problems. So this item is heavy. Weapons in this column get +1 damage. For each space above this, 2 block. So if I have 3 spaces, it gives me block. Okay. A Firestar. Makes burn and damage. But lovely to have you here, lizards and quali bees. Thank you kindly for the raid. Are the boots on top of the axe? Shouldn't heavy mean that they're dropping up or something? Or are they dropping down? Or they're dropping down. That's what's heavy mean. For each space above this, 2 block. Ba-bam. Okay. Finish the choosing. Keep on moving. So we have over here a forge. I need the healing though. Let's go for the healing. 5 only? XP, okay, I'll take it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This is my forge. Thank you, but I have no gold. I'm sorry. I'd love to, but no dinero. We're broke, mouse. Want to see what I have today? Bloop. Yeah, again, we're broke, mouse. Oh! Bolts are up, chat. Cast your helps or curses or, I don't know. Maybe give me dodge. So type in 3 chat. I can sell stuff at the market? Oh, good to know. Good to know. Tunes are good. Boom, 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 boom. Only 3 per market. Okay. I mean, this with all random rare item. Okay. Okay, I'm down for it. We're getting 12 damage in total. I have already 6 armor. So if I use you, I have 13 armor. He has 16 armor. I will attack the other friend over there. Boom. Boom. That's some nice hits, though. 15 damage in total. Wait, what's happening? A crooked arrow. A rare. For each empty space to the right, 2 damage. Healing is rare in this item in this game. Okay. Wow, I have to rethink this. So if I place it, for each empty space, it gives me +2 damage. If I place it over here, ba-bam, and it's 1, 2, 3 dots. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 3 is 9. And this hits with 11. But I could expand. And I think I also need an arrow to be able to shoot projectiles, so skip it. You don't have an arrow? Well, there we go. I was just thinking about it. I need a bow. No, not an arrow. My bad. So, cast your bolts. 10, 15. 15. Not sure I want to tank those 2 damage. Just gonna move like this and splam. Get rid of him. Random clothing item, as chat voted for. Okay. End of his turn. They attack me. Adjacent and diagonal armor gets +1 block. Each turn adds 5 block. I would love to use it. But, I mean, this is giving me 7 block. If I have this, it gives me 5. Plus the armor, it's 6. Let's throw it out with the shields. I mean, it's 1 less armor, but I don't need to use energy. So it's 6 armor giving me every turn. Let's hope I bargained here correctly. Thank you for the armor. It's anchored. Oh my goodness gracious. So he's making 7 damage. Let's see what the chat is voting for. Clothing has a forge for 40 gold to add 1 energy, says Rift Strider. Big shout out to all the community over there at Backpack Hero for popping in here, playing along. +5 rage for the player as 1. Rage is probably giving us extra damage, I guess. And whoop. 1 down. 1 to go. Yeah, there comes the 1 damage. There comes the 1 damage. Ooh, level up. So, you need to flip your boots at the top so it acts like a helmet. Right now, it's not giving block because it's in boot mode. Is that so? Interesting. So place it up there. This is getting more creative. Can't wear shoes unless it's upside down. I'm so confused. Do I have to like turn the boots and place them up there? This is what is called sock head. Oh, you mean this boot up here? Oh, okay. So if I turn it upside down, it's actually like a helmet. That is so clever. That is so creative. I love it. I love it. You win. Get items. Sometimes the rotation of the item matters in how it works. Footwear armor. The shoe hat. If this is not in the top row, item is disabled. Each turn adds block. This is so hilarious. So what do we got over here? We got an agent. If you have any armor, minus no. This is like a berserker mode if you go with axes. For each space above this, adds +1 block. This gives 2 block for each space above it. What do we have over here? A club adds 3 weak to the enemy, +1 energy for this turn. So it becomes harder every time. Adds poison to the enemy. Why not? Having spikes. Yeah, sure. Magical herb. Conductive. Adds mana to the connection with mana network. I mean, I can bring it along. I got another mana stone. So another mana stone. Finish the choosing. You can transform it by right-clicking instead of rotating, apparently. Transform. This is so hilarious. Finish choosing an item. Let's switch you around. And keep moving. I don't have any wants. I know, I'm just hoping for a want to become... Hey, cute little one. Legendary items for money. I have 15. I mean, why not? Give me a legendary item. Maybe. Fortune favors you and the legendary item appears at the base of her staff. Lucky, she says. Hercule Pavis. Adds 2 block. Adjacent shields get used. I don't have a shield, so that is kind of useless at the moment. But we'll get there. They have to nerf it to 2 energy. Bearded Dragon. I guess this is where we're gonna find our end. Look at this. Robber Raccoon and Bearded Dragon. Lizards apparently made it into the game. Congrats. What happens next? Voting chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Liquid armor, smoke plume. Player gets cursed. Weak on the players. Never seen liquid armor. Well done. Everybody 3. Game is freaking hilarious. I love it. Liquid armor. Adds 25. Then block. Okay, it's a potion. It's a potion. He steals me money. I don't have money, so I don't really care. You give me 11 damage. I have more than enough armor for that. I'm gonna focus on you then, because you give me burn. Whap. Whap. Kill. End turn. Let's swap you guys out. I cannot move it around like that. Damn it. Let's swap you guys out. Finish organizing. Again. A random consumable item. Burn the player. Player gets cursed. Random uncommon item. 1, 2, 3, 4. So last play, the devs had added about 5 to 6 mana stone times. I mean, for me, it's the first time playing it, and I think we're upholding it quite okay. Therefore, that you cursed burned me, and I needed to figure out how the goo is working properly. Random uncommon item. Okay. Fair enough. Smackaroo. And he will run away. But I don't have any money, so... Okay. Get items. Here comes the Mana Stone Bow. Fires the first arrow in each row to the target. Oh, man. If they run away, they don't get the XP. I mean, it makes sense. I never really got the mana magic gameplay, so I always either play purse or satchel. So what do we have over here? We got an engine wand. Each turn, if connected to 1 mana, removes 1 mana from the connected mana network, deals 3 damage to all enemies. To all enemies? Oof. Electrical wand. So 3 damage to all enemies or 5 damage? Let's give it a try. Why not? So I need only 1 mana stone to be connected to those. Fair point. Adds haste to yourself. Engine is automatic, then mana doesn't recharge per turn. It's per combat. I mean, we can dabble around with it and see what happens. That's the way we find out stuff, right? So, finish choosing. Yeah, we're moving on. Sorry, Cursed Angst. I loved you, but I need to throw you away. Ooh. There we go. Automatically doing damage to everybody. 17 armor. Ooh. Enemy gets dodge? You're so evil. You guys are evil. It's block. 2 block. Enemy is sleeping? Oh man. Chat is actually saving me. Oh, just 1 sleeping. Okay. Oh, I used all the mana. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I cannot attack. It's a mana. Okay. I'm nearly screwed. Scratch items. Scratch. Scratch the enemy for 3 damage. Costs. Oh, okay. I can scratch. Okay, thank you kindly. There we go. Mana doesn't use energy, by the way. So I could have shot and scratched everybody. Okay. Good, good. We've learned something new. Thanks a lot. Player gets dodge. I don't complain. Whap. He's sleeping. He looks feisty with his two-handed hammer. Gerbil Ruffian. He's definitely not happy. There we go. Chad, I love your dodges. You're freaking fantastic. His damage is going up like crazy. Ooh. And? No? Okay. Like Ethereal in Slate Aspire, dodge means you take no damage. Oh, so you completely do not get any damage. In 3. I can only play him once. Damn it. Let's get him. Get items. I have my soul axe back. Adds energy. Adds block. Heals. I want to heal myself. I'm gonna eat some fish. It's the same item. Finish choosing. Thank you. Hello, friend. The Crow Bandits and the Sable. Ooh. I think this is our end. So if I don't use that, it will automatically use the other one and give everybody damage. Slows the enemy down. Oh, Chad is being humble. Can't believe it. $17. Let's boost up my defense. Wow, he's healing with 9. Goodness gracious. Scratch him. No! You'll be able to do that. This might be RIP. It happens. It's okay. That's what roguelikes are for. Trial and error. Trial and error. So... a warm drink we get from Chad. One can change their vote. Interesting. What is a warm drink? Replaces with an empty cup. Heals. Oh, drink it. Drink it. Chad is keeping us alive. That's what's happening here. Scratch him. Random legendary item. Come on, Chad. You want to place. You want to type 1. You want to type 1. I believe in you. I believe in you. Blackcorn, hello there over there in Steam. Everybody watching at Steam, hop over. Down below, you can see the link, Codemarket TV. And join us in chat. This is a chat integrated plugin where you just type in numbers. He gets duct taped. Is that a legendary item or something? I can use this as a projectile? I can throw the empty cup on him. Eat that! Oh, lovely. We got in tattered collar. Scratch once more. Okay. Scratch here, scratch, scratch. Oh, each scratch is a double scratch. That is so evil. So in total, 6 attacks. He is giving me 13 damage. We have 17 armor. Cannot be used. I didn't want to use you. Wow. That's 6 damage per turn. This might end up in a scratch build. We'll see. If we survive it that far. If you guys can wing it that far. Oh! We actually leveled up. What do we want to have more space? Let's make it over here. Get items. So, as we can blah 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 to yourself. A bow. Boots. Can move you up here and have the boots over here. Do I need to have the mana stone nearby? I wonder. Because this gives me +2. Each turn at 1 block. So we move you over here. I hope you will draw the energy from there. Okay. Thank you. Finished choosing. Actually switch you out so I have 4 mana stones. Oh, mana stones need to touch the item in question. Okay. Okay. Can we play like that then? Apparently not. It's dragging the energy from the top one. So does that count connected? I am so confused. We'll figure it out as we go. Chest of valuables. Do I want to go there yet? Is it connected? Let's go to the chest. New ones. Deal 5 damage. This is the same one. And a damaged knife will be destroyed afterwards. Not really impressed of what's in there. Let's keep moving. Doodle question mark. Oh boy. Oh my! Trade food for a cleaver. Move it aside, region 1. Don't mind it, Rift Strider. And in chat, I'm gonna learn it with time. I will do a lot of mistakes here. Please do not get offended. You have played this multiple more times than me. Means a chance for a combat healing item. That's a shame. That's a shame. Up next. Bloop, 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 bloop. The Bramble Finale. Oh, here's the one that you guys have voted for. Time for Ultra Knight. So we are gonna shoot the hell out of you. Whatever I can. Pick a relic. Windmill, Conductor, Tusk, or Stopwatch. Let's be honest, let's go to any build, the Windmill. Adds an energy. What? Oh, yes. Let's scratch a rule. He's not doing me enough damage. He's making 17 damage, and I do have 18 protection. He's down half his life. He's 13 and 12. Yeah, I'm gonna go full scratch. They nerfed it at first and then balanced it, and instead just made it bigger. I mean, it's in the game in early access. Chat, Tacticon is happening at the moment. Lots of games on sales and demos. Please feel free to check out Backpack Hero. Link is in the description, in the chat. Dodge for the player? 1 dodge I get for next turn. Chat is actually turning around to help now. After trying to completely destroy. a little bit of damage. You dodged. Perfect. Scratch him. Scratch him. He's down to 1 health point. What is the chat voting for? Enters everything in this game. Being able to do everything is most efficient way possible. Usually how the endless builds win. Totally makes sense. Random book item. Adjacent and diagonal armor gets +1 block. Hello there. But that is true. That's not a book. I agree with you, Jan. This is not a book. This is a thread. Found the book. 1 life left. Oh, here's a lot of life though. Can we pull through? Oh, this is exactly. There we go. What? It is split it into multiple people. I cannot attack the one in the back. Legman. The muscle. Head honcho. I love it. Now I know what you guys said. You love this kind of boss fights. Yeah, exactly. Just told me about it. He'll move backwards. Will add dodge to all enemies. Wow. Reorganize now to claim this item. Add 7 block, but it... Nah. Nah. Not gonna use the Night Shield. Read the middle guy. This enemy is the defender. Anyone behind them cannot be targeted. Oh, I see. And... Oh, didn't she want to go behind him? Everybody has dodge. Nothing I can do really about it. I can block a little bit of more damage, but that's basically it. So I won't be able to go through. Ooh. Nancy, you're never too late for raid. Welcome in. Exclamation mark Tacticon to know what's going on, and we are having a look at Backpack Hero. Scratch. And roguelike inventory management game with very unique mechanics. 16, hunkering down, dodges again up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, there we go. 1 down. Okay, we're starting to do damage to the big boy. Oh, damn it. Oh, 20. Okay, that's just enough. Would add 11 range to all enemies. Actually, I can just end turn in this situation. Wow. Wow, 33? What? For each space below, add 1 block. No, you're gonna stay out. Oh boy. I don't think I can punch through here. Because I make 6, 12, 18 damage. So I could give him 1 damage if I do all of it. And I was up to 33. Oh, and we'll hit with 36. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to survive this. It is over! Boom. Oh. Wow, the bot even counts your kills. How many times you died. Ooh, this is evil. This is evil. Backpack Hero. Roguelike inventory management with a very charming characters. Just quickly again. You have Purse, the mouse. You have Tote, the frog. CR8, looks like a robot mouse. Satchel, who is an... what's this bird called again? I've got the name of the bird. And then Pocket. That's lovely. That is lovely. Robin, thank you. Thank you. Sadly, our time with Backpack Hero is up. I'll definitely would love to return to this and bring it to a stream of ours to just play along with chat. If you enjoyed your stay, let me know.